Yo, what's up guys, King Jerry here, back again with another NBA 2K17 MyLeague rebuilding challenge. And basically I'm doing this Hawks rebuilding challenge right now because the Hawks have kind of fallen off. 2 years ago when they had Millsap and Horford on their team, they were good. I think they're like a 4 or 5 seed in the East, and now this team has just went to trash. I mean, they're promising players in Dennis Schroeder, who's only 23, and John Collins, who's 19, but other than that, I mean, Taurean Prince isn't really even that good. They drafted him a couple years ago. Let's see, when did they draft him? Yeah, okay, last year. So that was his rookie season. I didn't realize that. Okay, no, so he finished his sophomore season. So this will be his 3rd year in the NBA technically. Not in this video though, it'll be his 2nd season. But anyway, yeah. Definitely they do have some bad contracts on this team with Ersan. Not worth that. And as far as I knew, he was a power forward, not a small forward. I'm probably going to trade him. Bellinelli, you're getting traded. I don't want to pay you that much. Dedmon I might trade because I don't want to start paying him that much either. So they definitely have a lot of bad contracts on this team. So I'll see you when I make some trades. Like Mike Dunleavy, that's just such an awful contract, but I'm just going to let him walk. And this is probably one of the worst contracts in the NBA. Miles Plumlee, $12.5 million for 4 years. That's insane. So we're going to trade Miles for his brother and clear up a lot of cap space. Thank you, Knicks. You guys are dumb. Alright, so right now I'm going to trade Ersan for Tyreek because next year he is making a lot less and he'll probably put up better stats. I just like him better. Not sure what I'm going to do with Kent Bazemore now though, because Tyreek I feel like is serviceable to start for us, but he's also a great 6-man. I don't know what I'm going to do with Kent Bazemore. I kind of forgot about him. He has a huge contract, and if I can find something good for him, I definitely will trade him. So I didn't realize how low of an overall and how little trade value Kent Bazemore had. So I'm just going to trade him right here, pick up Lavoy Allen, and just cut him in the offseason. Also getting GR3 in the squad. That's not too big of a deal. He'll probably actually be our backup. And so now my priority just trading Bellinelli. And maybe I'll trade Dedmon in the offseason, depending on how he does this year. I guess I'll pick up Richaun Holmes and run him off my bench because I would much rather start John Collins because he probably has higher potential. Alright, so right there I just traded Mike Dunleavy, Taurean Prince, who is pretty low overall and has very low potential, a 2nd round and a lottery protected pick from the Timberwolves in the future to get Jay Crowder, and I think I'm going to move Jay Crowder to my shooting guard position. Let's see what happens to his overall. Goes down one. What about Tyreek? I think I'm going to run Jay Crowder because he's a little undersized for a small forward. I think Tyreek Evans is even shorter though. Alright, they're the same height. I don't know, he's not really undersized. I'm just going to run him at my shooting guard so we don't have a jam at the small forward position. I'll see you at the end of the season. You got a quick brief of our lineup right there. It's nothing too special, and I kind of want to tank, but with how bad the East is, we should make the playoffs. Alright, so Westbrook is your MVP like always. Lonzo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Billy Hernagomez, 6-man. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player. Jokic, Most Improved, and Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. Those awards pretty much are the same every first year of a rebuilding challenge. Do we have any Hawks? Okay, come on now, 2K. Okay, no Hawks. No Hawks. Any defensive team Hawks? Nope. Is John Collins anywhere? No. Alright. So let's go to statistics. Okay, let's go to statistics and take a look how people did. Okay, Dennis Schroeder, you're a beast. 21 points, 9.5 assists. That's crazy. Tyreek Evans, 17, 5, 7, 1.5. Jay Crowder, I mean, I'll definitely take that from you. 3.5, 5, 3. Okay, Tyreek Evans definitely balled out more than you, but I guess I'll keep you. John Collins, good. 11, 6.5. Richaun Holmes 11, 6.5. So pretty good numbers from both of them. They also both had 1.3 blocks a game, but I'm actually happy we tanked this year. We didn't make the playoffs. We only won 28 games. So hopefully we have a top 5 pick. If it's not top 3, I'm probably just going to trade it to get a better pick next year, because if we're not getting Michael Porter, then there's really no one in this draft class worth getting, because we already have our point guard for the future, and there's no other good players in this draft besides Jose Hernandez and Michael Porter Jr. Alright, so we got the 3rd pick in the draft. I'm probably going to try and trade up to number 2, and then we can probably secure getting Michael Porter, because we can always do that trade thing where he'll pop. I don't know. If basically, I'm not going to explain it right now. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen rebuilding challenges before. Alright, so if this trade definitely looks good to me. So we have to give it to Tyreek Evans, who did kind of ball out for us in our 3rd pick, but we are getting a Brooklyn unprotected pick next year, so hopefully that's good, because the Nets got the 2nd pick this year. Okay, there we go. So hopefully that'll get us Michael Porter. That's pretty much the main reason I was okay with trading away what's his name, Tyreek Evans. So I'll see you in this draft after I hopefully can get Michael Porter. Alright, so Michael Porter did show up in the trade finder, thankfully, but you guys can keep Jared Dudley. I don't want him. Can I just go straight up? Alright, 2K, can you not lag right now? What if I just throw you 2 seconds and a top 10 protected pick from the Cavs? Thank you very much. I just scammed you for Michael Porter. So now we have Michael Porter on the squad. That's probably the only big move I'm going to make this season, because this offseason class is trash. I say that every year. Yeah, so I'll see you at the start of next season. Alright, so this is probably what the squad is going to look like for this whole season, unless I trade Dwayne Dedman. Basically, I just want to get someone good in this upcoming draft class. So, depending on how the Nets are looking, I might trade their pick too to get someone better. But we'll see. What are the Nets ranked? Brooklyn Nets, 28, and okay, let me go back to Mark Spears. 2K, come on. And 25, but we're also ranked pretty bad, so hopefully we can have some dope picks this year. We did. No, I don't think we had to give up our pick this year, so basically I'm banking on getting some top picks and draft more rookies, and then we should be able to build a good squad, because this is also a good free agency class. Alright, so Russ Westbrook puts up probably one of the craziest stat lines I've ever seen and wins his 3rd MVP in a row, including real life. Michael Porter of the year balls out, wins Rookie of the Year for us. Look at that. 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals. That is insane, especially for a rookie to put up 27 points. Rudy Gay, 6-man. Drummond, defensive player. Okay, come on, don't do this to me now. Justin Jackson, most improved, and Tyronn Lue, coach of the year. So, did Michael Porter make an All-NBA team? No? Dang it, alright, so he didn't make an All-NBA team, just making sure, yeah. No All-Defensive team, of course he's going to be on an All-Rookie team. So, once again, we didn't make the playoffs. We were the 9 seed, so we almost made it this year. We won 9 more games with Michael Porter, so he had a big influence on the team. But shout out to Dennis Schroeder for putting up 17 and 11.5 assists. Also, Jay Crowder, definitely suitable, 13, 5, 3.5, and 1 steal a game. And John Collins and Rashawn Holmes still doing their thing. John Collins is a little bit better, but hopefully the Nets tanked. I haven't seen their record. Our pick should be a lottery pick. Maybe I can use it to trade up picks if the Nets didn't do as bad as I'd hoped. So I'll see you guys in the draft lottery. Alright, so that's dope. We get the 4th pick in the draft, and what did our pick get us? 4th and 11th, so I'm probably going to trade that up, try and trade the 4th and the 11th pick to get the 2nd pick, or it depends on who's there at 11, or I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep them both, see who's there at 4. There should still be someone good. I'm hoping to get Bol, Zion, or Sharif O'Neal. And then my 11th pick, actually, let's take a look at the scouting. Are there even 11 good players? Who would we get at like 11? Ooh, these guys are still a beast. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to keep both my picks. And I'll see you guys in rookie signings with who I get. Alright, so here at rookie signings, we were able to get Sharif O'Neal at 4, who is an 80 overall, and at pick 11, we were able to get TJ LeBlanca, who is an 80 overall, so that is pretty dope for an 11th pick. I'm lucky that he fell because he was the last good prospect left. I would have been fine with anyone above him too, really, though, because they're all high rated. So I will see you in free agency, where hopefully I can get someone nice. So I'm deciding to trade Dwayne Dedman because I did get TJ LeBlanca and I don't want to pay him like $8 million to be my backup. And with the trading of him and maybe someone else like Mike Muscala, I should be able to offer 2 max deals now. And I also got 2 first-round picks in the process. So hopefully I can get 2 max deals on the team, like 2 players worth a max deal on the team. Alright, so our first signing is LaMarcus Aldridge. We don't have enough cap room for Melo left. Everyone else good pretty much left. Yeah, I guess I can go for Avery Bradley and then trade him. Because, actually, I haven't gotten Avery Bradley in a while and I don't think he'd be that bad. So, if we can get Avery Bradley, that'd be pretty dope. I might keep him or I might trade him. There we go. We had the cap room, might as well not let it go to waste. And one thing I'm going to say is LaMarcus Aldridge is probably getting traded. I'll do it right now before player progression so he doesn't digress. So I'll see you with this trade. So the Trailblazers just hooked me up with a dope trade. I was originally trying to trade Aldridge and these 2 picks for CJ McCollum, and then they wanted to throw on Zach Collins for Quincy Pondexter. The only thing is we kind of have an overload of good power forwards now, because if we look at our squad, we have Sharif O'Neal, Zach Collins, John Collins. Are they related? They go to the same college? No, I don't know if they're related, and Richaun Holmes, so I might use that Collins trade value just to trade him and keep John Collins because they put up about the same numbers. So I'm going to see what I can get for these 2 and maybe a first rounder. Hopefully it's something good, and yeah. Alright, so I may be giving up a little much for Kemba here. 3 first round picks, Jay Crowder and John Collins, but Kemba is Kemba, and I'll throw in a 4th first rounder. Alright, if they don't do this, then they're down 4th first rounder, and they agree to it. So now Dennis Schroeder and Avery Bradley will both be coming off our bench. So our bench is looking crazy. Let's just appreciate how good this lineup is. Kemba Walker, CJ McCollum, Michael Porter, Sharif O'Neal, TJ LeBlanca, Dennis Schroeder, Avery Bradley, Zach Collins, and Richaun Holmes off our bench. I'm going to move Richaun Holmes to small forward just so we don't have 2 power forwards off our bench, and I believe his overall goes up. It stays the same, and yeah, I'll just move him to small forward. So, okay, 2K, can you not load right now? I'm trying to get back to coaching. There we go. So yeah, lineup exactly the same, just add Richaun Holmes as a small forward instead of a power forward, and I will see you at the end of the season where we no doubt should have the 1 seed. Alright, so Chris Paul actually somehow wins the MVP on the Rockets. David Morales, Rookie of the Year, not Sharif O'Neal for us, so that's a little bit upsetting. Cousins, 6-man, Ball defensive player as a rookie, that's pretty crazy. Will Barton, Most Improved and Coach of the Year. Larry Drew, not for us because we only won 54 games, not 58. Can you load so I can see what team it is? Okay, thank you 2K. Thank you for loading. Let's see, any Hawks? Nope. 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 There's Sharif O'Neal, all rookie first team, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at everyone's player stats though. Okay, Michael Porter balled out, 23, 7, 2 steals, and a block a game. We already saw Sharif. This guy drafted at the 11th pick, TJ LeBlanca, 15, 11, and 1.5 blocks. So he was a beast. CJ McCollum, 14 and 6. Kemba, 13 and 7. Dennis Schroeder off our bench with 10 and 8. And Avery Bradley with about 8 points, same as Zach Collins. And Richaun Holmes only 3 points. So our team is definitely good. There's a lot of spread out scoring. I definitely think we can win the championship. These Nets, thank you for giving us 2 great picks. But we only beat them in 7 games. That's a little bit scary. Taking on the 6-seeded Bucks here. All they have is Giannis. Maybe Thon Maker, but he's not too special as we go to game 6 and beat them in 6. Okay, we only have to take on the 6-seeded Wizards, not the Cavs. Let's actually see who they have on their squad. Anyone else? Okay, Alex Abrines is trash, so they added no one. I guess they added Monte Ellis, but he's old and out of his prime. He wasn't doing much for the Pacers. He's not going to do much for you as we go up 2-1, go up 3-2, and win in 6. And win in 7 when I go to Simcast because we're at home. Or go and get blown out in game 7 by 33 points. Thank you, 2K. We definitely had a better team than the Rockets. They have Chris Paul, James Harden, Clint Capella, and Eric Gordon, but we had a team full of way better players, and somehow we didn't make it to the finals. Thank you very much, 2K. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.